Hey folks, Ben here with a gear demo right here on my YouTube channel because that's what I do. I don't post them on other people's YouTube channels. Today I'm checking out the Radial Engineering, part of the Tone Bone series, the North Star. Yep. Made just outside of Vancouver, BC, Canada, in, I can never say, Port Coquitlam. Yep, I think I said that right. Got a little taste of it at the start there. What we got here is, well, you can't really see it because I don't have my tone stand handy, but it's a nice little box, rectangular in shape, you know, as most pedals are. We got a drive section and we got a boost. I think this is really designed as your focal point of a fly-in rig. This is what I'm thinking. I'm no expert because I've never flown into a gig. But if I was going to, this would be a large piece, you know, because backline provided, you know, you're probably going to get one of these, or if it's black Tolex instead of the tweed, it's probably a Hot Rod Deluxe. But I'm saying you're going to get a fender-shaped object. So, of course, we're doing the demo into a Marshall-shaped object because that makes sense. But it's like, well, okay, backline provided, you got a DSL 20 or 40 or 50 or whatever number you need to justify your volume. Sure. Well, the reason I mention this is because you got the overdrive section, you got a boost, you know, for the leads, right? And then you got an effects loop built right in there, which I assume places stuff between here and here. Otherwise, you would just plug in the pedal next in your chain, and there's no need for a loop. Again, didn't look up any documentation because that would involve making an informed opinion. Whereas just plug it in, have fun, see what happens. You got a level, you got a tone, you got my headstock blocking all the controls. There we are. Well, you can't see them anyways. Well, what if we tilt it back? Nope, doesn't help. Level, tone, drive. And then down below we have a range of a low, normal, and bright. I try to be normal. I'm just saying, I try. And then we got the boost with a, well, the boost channel, and then they labeled the knob boost, which appears post it does get louder. So I got basically everything new, and the tones just goosed just you know, a little past noon, and the drive is a little before noon, and the level is, well, where the level is. So bypassed clean. I say clean because I'm on the classic gain channel of the Marshall DSL 20 into a 212 cab with speakers that came in it. I think there's a V30 and then one of those G75 blah blah, you know, that comes in there. The speaker, the Celestian that comes in like every amp ever made that they were shipped with. Sure. Humbucker mode, I should say. Yeah, see, it's got humbuckers. That's a weird telly. It's got humbuckers. I have other tellies that don't have humbuckers. Relax. All right? You're not shooting the demo. I need a comfortable neck for playing. And I like this neck. So. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mess with that range before I forget. So there's. Low. Now, I don't know, is it going to boost certain frequencies? I don't think so, because I didn't hear a boost in volume. I think it's shelving frequency. So I'm assuming in the low, it's shelving some highs. Back to normal. I know it sounds brighter after being on the low, but we haven't even got to the high yet. Well, you haven't. Little high, little shrill, you're thinking? Not really caring for it? Haha, but you'll sit well in the mix. Just remember, the bass player can fill out the lows. That's the, I'm not cutting through the band mix switch, right? You go from normal to high. So I'm going to go back to normal. So, tone. Still usable. You know, it's all, you know, just threw a blanket over the situation. So let's put the tone up to 9 o'clock position. Realize, don't do muting. You barely hear it. You're like, I heard it. No. Yes, I tuned. I just press hard on strings. Don't like it? Seek out a professional. We're up about a third of the way. Sure. All right, noon. Don't switch the riff halfway through it, Ben. Consistency. Why do you play the same riff the whole time? So you can hear the differences in the controls. That's why. Sorry, answering comments from previous videos while making this one, apparently. Still usable. All the way. Excuse me. Coughing while playing. That's getting a little shrill. Not gonna lie. But you know what? If you run your tone control all the way up on your gain pedal for your sound, you might want to plug into a guitar amp because it sounds like you're probably playing through a bass amp with none of the highs working. Just saying. Alright, so back to roughly noon. Alright, how much does it clean up? Well, do we have a signal all the way down? Exactly. Yes, I know. I just want a little dirt. You can do that, apparently. So we're going to go to about 9 o'clock position. Sure. Up about a third of the way. Sure. That's at about 11. All right. Try the boost. Yep. See, the nice thing I like is because this is more or less set up, you know, edge of breakout, that makes it louder and more gain. Right, because I'm hitting the front end harder too, so it's saturating more. I dig that. All right, well, that's what that does. Yep, tangent. So let's go to about, I don't know, just past noon, about 1 o'clock, 1:30. Sure. It's getting noisy. But how much gain's on tap, right? Sure. But all the gain doesn't make any more noise. Okay, that's what I wanted. You throw the boost on, you got the gain timed. That thing held sustain forever, pretty much, and then that slow into a feedback. Oof, to me, like that's make it. It's worth learning these things when you can do that. Can you imagine you holding the note at the end of the solo and that slowly turned into feedback, and the band's still just giving her and stuff and. Yeah, exactly. You'll look like a rock star. That's what I'm saying. Rock star in a box. North Star. He's got star right in the name. Yep. So, comment down below what your favorite Radial Engineering product is. Mine's this, because, well, I know it's the only Radial product I own, but for now. Made in Canada, as it should be. It says that right there. Made in Canada with the maple leaf, so you know it's got to be true. So, excuse me, I've been Ben, you've been you, this has been a gear demo. Like and subscribe and all that algorithms. Peace, folks.